A subject that's not discussed very much is peacocks. Peacocks and peacock feathers. And they're not discussed. I don't know why, but we actually see them a lot. We see them as design, as decoration. We see them in used as supports for thrones. We see them on the roofs of temples in the Himalayas, in Tibet, in Mongolia. We also see deities and figures that are dressed in peacock garments. We see deities holding peacock feathers, and we even have one deity named as a peacock, Mahamayuri. So, so there's a lot going on with peacocks, and we really do see it on a regular basis. So first of all, uh, in terms of design and decoration, we see the peacock feathers generally with initiation vases. So we see them on shrines. We see them used in rituals. So they're a physical thing. They're real peacock feathers used to adorn the tops of initiation vases. Secondly, with decoration and design and architecture, we have a lot of temples in the Himalayas. Yes, that have a wheel of Dharma and the two deer on either side, but we also have another structure, a kind of a vase and jewel structure with two peacocks on either side. Um, in in Buddhism, the wheel and the two deer represent the Buddha's first teaching in Sarnath. The other structure of the vase and jewels and lotuses with the two peacocks on either side, this actually represents Vajrayana Buddhism, and it really is unique to Tibet. Um, we do see it elsewhere, but it originates in Tibet, and some people say that it actually originated with Chogyal Pagpa in the 13th century and putting the final touches on the Lakang Chemo temple at Sakya, which up until the time of the building of the Potala was the largest building, largest architectural structure in Tibet. Okay, so those are the two real places where we see it as a physical object: the initiation vase, and then the top of roofs of temples and Vajrayana temples. Then what we have is we have the peacock as a support, a throne support for Amitabha Buddha. Now, we also see examples of the peacock as a support for Amitayus Buddha. And one of the reasons for this is because Amitabha and Amitayus are constantly conflated, both by teachers and by artists over the last 1,000 years. Then we have the Hindu deity Kartikeya, the son, one of the sons of Shiva, and he rides a peacock. We also have some examples of the Buddhist deity Manjushri, who rides a peacock. After that, then we have really the Mahamayuri, the peacock goddess, and she wears sometimes peacock feathers, at other times she holds peacock feathers. And then after her, we have quite a number. We have Janguli, the goddess who protects from poison and snake bite, holding feathers. We have sometimes this is conflated with Parnashavari. Parnashavari usually wears leaves, but sometimes artists depict her wearing peacock feathers. Then we have the goddess, protector goddess Sri Devi, and she often has a canopy of peacock feathers above her head, depending if she is Sri Devi Maxor Gyalmo or Rabdenma or Dudsolma. There's many different forms of Sri Devi, but most of them are associated in some way either with one, two, or three feathers above her head, or a full canopy like an umbrella above her head. Then we have the worldly deity Tseringma. Now, this is not the Kagyu Tseringma, the Kagyu tradition associated with Milarepa. This is the protector of Shalu Monastery. This is a Tseringma, protector goddess of Shalu, where she wears a cloak of peacock feathers. And then we have some representations of the 12 goddesses of Tibet, where artists will depict one or more of them also wearing peacock robes, peacock feather robes. Now, we do have one more character, and that's the Mahasiddha Shavaripa. Shavaripa is the hunter, and he's shown holding a bow and arrow, and he also wears usually a lower garment, sometimes an upper garment, but a lower garment of thatched or sewn together peacock feathers. So we really have a lot of representation of the peacock and the feathers in art, and a lot of it goes back to the symbolism of the peacock eating poison and then turning it into the beautiful iridescent colors of the plumage the peacock is famous for. So, just an introduction to peacocks and peacock imagery. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to share. And you can also subscribe. If you want to see more videos, longer videos, unpublished essays, unpublished images, unpublished videos, then join HAR on Patreon.